What is up, YouTube? It's the Kill Show, and I'm giving you guys a KSG Moab on the map Seatown. And in this gameplay, I also do achieve my longest gun streak ever, which is kind of weird because I'm not very good with shotguns in general. And getting my longest gun streak ever with a KSG is pretty weird because you expect to get your longest gun streak with something like an ACR, an MP7, an easy mode gun. And this is definitely not the easiest gun in the game to use. Even though it's probably, I think, my favorite shotgun, just because it is extremely consistent. If you guys haven't tried out this shotgun, and you want to use something, I definitely recommend you guys try out, the shotguns in general. But if you want to try out shotguns, definitely use the KSG, guys. It is a monster. This gun, I think, is the most consistent, just because it has such, a large amount of power. It's really strong. And it has a pretty good range on it too. As you see, look at this. I'm practically like sniping kids with this thing. And as I said, the damage rate on it is so good. It literally never gets hit markers, especially when you're on the specialist bonus. This thing just takes guys out like a tank. And right here, guys, you see I am playing in a full party, which most of you guys probably know by now. I play solo pretty much 95% of the game. If you guys look at all my games I posted, right there I pick up the Moab. I pretty much posted about 95%. I think I posted like 2 games using in a party, but right here, this actually isn't even my party. I was, before this, one of my friends, Rushing Ape, he's been on my channel before. If you guys don't know, he was like, hey, Kill Show, I got, an extra spot. Do you want to hop on and play with me? So he shot me an invite. I'm like, yeah, sure. And I'm like, I'm just going to use a shotgun. What the heck? So I just slapped on a shotgun here, and I think all of these people in this game are like real life friends of his or something. And I think one of them was running support, just because, he's one of those guys that runs support, but that's all. So, but a few tips, guys, when you're using shotguns is you want to be able to keep the engagements as close as you can. You want to try and flank the enemies as much as possible and navigate through the spawns. And a lot of people are like, how do you navigate through the spawns? What does that mean? Well, guys, navigating through the spawns is just moving through it, to be able to get past your enemy without them seeing you. It's kind of like flanking and just maneuvering your way through the spawn from one side to another until they completely flip. As right here, I see guys are spawning at C on the right side. Well, I'm going to flank them around from the left side. As you see, look at this. I go straight to the left side. Pick off a few guys here. Right there, I almost died, so you know what? I backed off. I knew it wasn't the safest, encounter possible, so I backed off. And see, I just see guys are spawning. I'm, using a little bit of cover, ADSing. That's definitely really recommended. And picking guys off left and right. And see, once they finally flip, I make my way out to the other spawn. That's really all navigating spawns are, guys. And I want to quickly touch up on the class loadout I'm using here. The class I'm using, guys, is Scavenger, Assassin, and Steady Aim. Mainly Scavenger because I don't want to run out of bullets. Also Assassin because when you're using a shotgun, you want to, primarily flank the enemy because you have to get as close as you can. And the best way to do that is by flanking, which Assassin allows you to do. And then Steady Aim, of course, because when you're hip firing, you want it to be pretty accurate, and you're usually hip firing with the shotgun. But the specialist loadout, guys, is Stalker, because when I'm not hip firing, I'm ADSing, if that makes sense. And right here, I get really lucky. Somehow I got out of that. But then I'm using Extreme Conditioning just so I can run faster, that good stuff. And then Hardline, that way it only takes 1 kill to get my specialist bonus. I want to quickly touch up on, the secondary. I think a secondary is huge when you're using a shotgun, and that's definitely MP9. If you guys haven't tried the MP9 out, go for it. Slap it on, put a little suppressor on there, fine. But right here, I'm getting to the end of my gun streak. My teammate calls him a Moab, which kind of makes the spawns flip a little bit. And unfortunately, I do end up dying once I go back into this little castle building thing. But I hope you guys did enjoy this KSG Moab with the 58 gun streak. And other than that, guys, I'm the Kill Show, signing out. Peace.